X-Men Age of Revelation Infinity Comic Issue number 2. Let's get into it. X-Men Age of Revelation number 2, Deliverance, Part 2. Atlantic City, New Jersey, shortly after the X virus outbreak. And we see Cable reeling from a massive blow he has just taken. Renew the Prologue entry. New entry. That hurt. Ugh. Cable begins to grab his face. Came down out of Greymwalker to investigate the sudden appearance of the One World Church, the beginnings of an era called the Age of Revelation. Oath. Found bodies of the victims of the X virus. Got punched, landed in said bodies. That about brings us up to speed. Besides the questions, Bella classified the attacker.
Superhuman level strength, class level 25 to 50 tons, on par with Drax, the Destroyer, and Blaster.
Enough to liquefy my insides if I take another hit. Enough to do the kind of damage that weakens my powers, my mind. Enough to shake the control of my telekinesis. And that's the only thing keeping this techno-organic virus that's been ravaging my body since I was a kid in Jack. And I sure as hell can't have that.
Alert, attacker approaches.
And we see Cable ready to retaliate, his eyes flashing.
Attacker is mutant, altered by artificial infected facade virus. Self-designation, Kid Kidsala. That's who kills you for the glory of the One World Church.
She's a total convert to whatever swill Prime Minister Anton Kruch is preaching these days, which looks to be some Old Testament style retaliation. I fought countless wars across the span of centuries. I know the only way to win is to survive. And the only way to survive is to do whatever the hell it takes. And we see Cable taking sight on this little kid. Damn it! Cable uses his telekinesis to toss the mutant back. A side effect of the facade virus is the elimination of all outwardly discerning features. In this case, hiding whatever monstrosity can hit like that and showing the wide-eyed teenager beneath. Reminding me just how influential the powers of religion can be and who is really to blame. Where's Anton? What's his endgame? How many followers does he have? Talk!
The One World Church believes in the dissolution of individuality and the complete sublimation of an ego into a singular people, where, nowhere, and everywhere at once.
Shrack! And we see the mutant project telekinesis powers as well towards Cable, knocking him back.
Alert, attackers approach. Attacker is mutant, altered by artificial infected facade virus. Powers include stealth capabilities and energy emission.
Crunch! As Cable flies through the wall. More damage, more seconds off the clock. No more time to play this game. Get in, get Kruch, and find out why I'm alive in so many hours, but not in this one.
Hello, Mr. Dayspring. I know. The pink guy. Time to make jokes about gender reveal parties. You and your little deformed friend, Wade Wilson, you thought you were so funny.
The camera pans down to Cable, looking at his oppressor. Prime Minister Kruch. Now I'm gonna get the last laugh, you pretentious geek.
That was your gamble, Cable. You kept taking chances, betting that you could laugh at me, my movement, my followers, that you could steal the godhood meant for me for yourself.
Numerous robed pink hands tear at the flesh of Cable's face. The other hands grab his body, holding him in place as he struggles. One of the hands has claws, and it hits him in his face. Crack! And we see blood and his skin fly in the air. And that I would still forgive and forget. Drock! As another hand strikes his waist.
Well, you bet wrong, Nathan. I'm a guru, a messiah. I can't abide being anyone's punchline, and so I've made a bet myself.
What crunch! As we hear the sounds of the abuse occurring towards Cable, and the man throwing snake eyes up in the air.
I've bet that despite all your advantages, your training, your experiences, your incredible weaponry, that you have one profound and very exploitable weakness.
And we see Kruch head towards the end of the room. Next, we see Cable with half of his face torn away, revealing his techno-organic virus and how far it has really progressed.
You refuse to see yourself as an assassin. Ugh. You prefer to be seen as you once were to the New Mutants, the X-Force. As a shepherd for lost youth whose lives you place above even your own. And we see the little mutant getting ready to hit him again. And that my old enemy is why in this new era change and evolution I will be the god and you will be whom the god kills. I understand your pain, Prime Minister. People used to laugh at me too. People used to laugh at Doug Ramsey, but they don't laugh at Revelation. A hand catches a pair of dice. It's Doug Ramsey, Revelation. The story leaves off with him clasping the dice, the light flashing behind him. What is Revelation up to? To be continued.